Welcome back to our channel. If you're visiting for the first time, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. So my name is Agnes Wanga, and I'm really happy to do this live. If you haven't checked out our previous lives, you can feel free to go back and check them out. Yeah, we did one about get to know me, but then nobody asked a question. So I just ended up saying what I was grateful for the year 2025. And then the next one was about intentional parenting. Yeah, so if you missed those ones, you can go back and check them out. Thank you once again for joining this channel. In this channel, we normally showcase homesteading activities, especially farm life living, farm life chores. If you are into such kind of content, feel free to check out our long form videos. And then we also do motivational, spiritual motivational content. Check out our shorts. Yeah, very, very inspiring. Yeah, feel free to check them out. Today, what did I want to talk about? After listening to and watching what has been going around since Ishowspeed began his African tour, I was really glad and concerned at the same time, because when you look at the kind of narrative that has always been pushed out there concerning Africa, it really makes you wonder, because at least for Kenya, I'm going to speak for Kenya because I went through a Kenyan school system. During class, the social studies class, we were taught about other continents and what you're going to find in other continents. At least, even though we didn't have the full information, we had a preview of what is happening in other continents. Yeah, so, whoa, thank you so much. So we had a preview of what is happening in other continents. So basically, at least when you go through the school system in Kenya, you are prepared, you are empowered to know what, for example, when you talk about America, you know what to expect from America, what America does. And then when you talk of Germany, the same, and the forestry, the business that is happening in Germany. When you talk of countries like the UK, Europe, at least we got information about those countries. So basically, we had information during the social studies lessons. So when you look at the way other people, especially from the West, are perceiving Africa from the Ishowspeed travels, it makes you wonder, because some of the things you hear them giving us feedback. They thought Africa was a dark continent. They thought we were living in mud. And the one that really got me is when someone said they thought Africans are able to stop a moving car with their feet. So I'm really grateful about this tour for Ishowspeed. It has really changed, yeah, so many people's perspective on Africa and concerning Africa. At least, you know, we are not that primitive. We are not from a dark continent. Yeah, I know we are still far considering the global standards, but we are not really way out there such that we missed out on civilization. I don't think it's like that. So basically, I am really grateful for this tour, because it's such an eye opener, number one, because it has helped push a different narrative concerning Africa. Now, at least when people look at Africans, they will have a glimpse of how Africa looks like. And I'm happy because everywhere he went, he showed positivity, which I think it's something we as African content creators need to start doing, telling our own stories and not allowing other people to say stories about us. Because initially, when you look at the media, when they're talking about Africa, all you hear about is poverty, hunger, suffering, and people are just donating. But now the narrative has to change. I mean, people are awake. We are not living in the dark ages anymore. Everyone is online. They're able to see stuff real time. And you know, the thing is, it was not a video footage. It was not a pre-recorded footage. This was live coverage of real places in Africa, real people in Africa, the real cultures in Africa. And one amazing fact is that these cultures were being presented not from a point of need, but just guys having fun. Yeah, our day-to-day life and the way Africa is, the buildings that are in Africa, the infrastructure itself, the businesses, and guys going about their daily duties. I'm telling you, it has really changed the narrative for Africans. I want to believe this is just the starting point to higher ground, a stepping stone to higher grounds for most Africans, especially who are living abroad, outside countries, that they will be treated better. Because having lived in the diaspora myself, I know how we Africans are being treated out there. Sometimes it's not kind at all. And I want to believe this thing that Ishowspeed has done will actually give more Africans out there in the diaspora opportunities to be treated better with kindness, even given better job opportunities, because you find most Africans are really educated. They are very, very qualified to do very professional jobs. But when they present themselves in the diaspora, you find that most of them are doing menial jobs. Yeah, just because of the preconception that people have had concerning Africa and how Africans are. I believe this is such an eye-opener. And I'm so happy that he got to do this tour live for people to see. It was such a, a sad moment to see guys getting that awakening, yeah, that this is what I thought. Stopping a car with your feet, who does that? It's not even possible in real life. Guys living on trees. These are narratives that have been pushed out there. People living in sticks and mud houses. I'm not saying there are no sticks and mud houses. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Yes, I agree. I am a born-again Christian. I agree. Kian, I agree. Jesus is the only way, the truth, and the life. Thank you for confirming that. I'm just talking about Ishowspeed and the narrative that has been thrown out there about Africans. Having been an African who has worked in the diaspora, I know how Africans are being treated out there. And I'm just happy that through this tour, people get a different look about, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. People get a different look on Africa and how Africa is as a country, as a continent, sorry. And people stop calling Africa, the African continent, as a country. Yet there are so many countries within the continent. I'm going to block this guy. I don't know who he is. I think I will. And then I remove those comments. Yeah, because I don't want negativity here. You cannot come to my live and come and insult me, please. Go watch someone you're comfortable with. If you come here with positivity, we accept you, but you cannot come and abuse me on my live, surely. I'm sorry for that. I had to block and delete. I was talking about the Ishowspeed Live, the way it has changed the narrative for Africa. I'm really happy. I'm really happy because having worked in the African diaspora, I have seen how Africans are being treated out there. And I'm so happy because at least they will be given a better opportunity, if not an equal opportunity, to get also better jobs. Because you find that most Africans are really, really professionally qualified. They've gone through the thorough educational system. They've attained qualifications. But then when they go out there, they just get to do menial jobs. I want to believe this one will create an eye-opening opportunity for most people who didn't know anything about Africa, who still thought different about where Africans are coming from, that they will treat Africans better, at least with kindness. Yeah, kindness, and not looking down on Africans. So I'm really, really grateful about that live. And even the way he was received, oh my goodness. It just shows how we are good people as Africans, good at heart. And we don't have to like pretend, because most of the people were being shown live and how they were feeling. Yeah, people hadn't seen him, people didn't know him, but when they met him for the first time, the reception he got was so amazing, which makes you wonder, yeah, if this tour wasn't done, yeah, people would still be thinking we are living on trees. It's so sad. It's so sad knowing that we are in the 21st century when everyone has access to the internet, and still we have a long way to go treating people equally and being kind to one another. So I really want to hope this tour in itself will make people more kind towards each other. It will enhance the goodness in people. Yeah, I'm so happy. And also the different cultures that were being showcased. Yeah, really, really amazing, rich cultures. Like you see, when he went to South Africa, it was totally different. Same African continent, different cultures, different people, speaking different languages, but still a loving people. When he went to Ethiopia also, and when he came to Kenya, oh my goodness, Kenyans went all out for him. Oh my goodness, Kenyans. Most of the time when you see how people talk about Kenyans online, they say Kenyans are so rough and violent. But this showed a different side of Kenya totally. A Kenya that is united. A Kenya that is, oh my God, a Kenya that is loving. A Kenya that is proud of its own country and its own people. A Kenya that embraces and accepts visitors. I was so happy for how Kenya showed up for him and how Kenya was presented before people, which makes you wonder if things are going to change after this, or we are going to go back to factory resets, treating people badly. I hope this becomes just a beginning for a new era for Africans living in the diaspora, because I just thought I should talk about it. Considering the experiences I got when I was working outside the country, some of them were really, really sad. Yeah, not only for me, for many other people, some were really good. But majority of the experiences, they are not something you can call home about rejoicing. So I hope this Ishowspeed tour will change. Yeah, will change the experiences all Africans get wherever they are for the better. Yeah, I really hope it changes, especially most Africans who work in Russia, Africans who work in the USA, Africans who are working in Canada, Africans who are working in Europe as a whole, Africans who are in UAE, the Gulf countries. Please, I hope it gives them a better experience and people shows them kindness and love and give them opportunities that they deserve. Because, you know, it's a high time we all start looking at each other as human beings. Yeah. Look at this guy who just came here and started telling me I'm stupid. I mean, who does that in this day and age? You don't know me, I don't know you, you come to insult me on my live. When we are talking about positivity here, we need to really embrace each other as human beings first, and then just give each other vibes of goodness and kindness. Yeah. And especially if you are ascribed to a higher knowledge of spirituality, you're a Christian, you believe in God, you believe in the Lord Jesus Christ, you're a Muslim, whatever denomination or religion you are in, yeah, treat people as a human being first. Show love, be kind, please. I think it's a high time, especially now that Speed came from the US and he's been going to places that he had never been to before. Imagine, he had never been to before. Meeting people he had never met before, and they're treating him kindly, treating him positively. Oh my goodness. That's such a plus for Africa. I'm so proud to be an African. I'm so proud to be an African at this moment. Yeah, it doesn't matter from which country you come from. So long as you're in the continent of Africa, we are one. Truly, we are one. And we need to really push that narrative that we are one. Yes, the colonial guys divided us using borders. Some places you cannot visit without having a visa or having proper documentation. But at the end of the day, yeah, we are. Yes, I know Mozambique. I've never been there before, but I'd love to go to Mozambique one day, one time, yeah. God willing, of course. Yeah, because you need money to travel, yeah. But I know Mozambique. So I'm really grateful about this tour. And I hope more African content creators are going to be intentional about telling the stories of Africa. Telling the stories about Africa. And also being intentional, yeah, about just showcasing what Africa is all about. Because the Ishowspeed live sessions have just shown the structural, architectural designs we have. It has shown the infrastructure we have. It has shown the people. It has shown the culture. But there's another side of Africa that the world also needs to know. That Africa, people go to school, people are educated, people are intellectuals in Africa. Yeah, people just don't sit at home from morning to evening. No, people have a life, which is a good thing. Now, my prayer and hope is just that the African content creators now take up the mantle and speak more good things about Africa. Tell our own stories. Yeah, yeah. So I think it's really a good thing. It's really a good thing, and I really hope he gets to visit all African countries, because we are all gifted and blessed differently, so that at least the world sees what Africa is about. Come to America and open a daycare. Why? I look like a nanny. I'm sorry for that. He's telling me to come to America and open a daycare. So I'm asking, is that all I'm good for? Or why do I need to open a daycare in America? God bless you. God bless you too, my brother. Oh, yeah. God bless you too. So what was I talking about? Ishowspeed tour in Africa. And also the foods. Yeah. It has shown how the African continent is rich. You know, not financially rich, but the land in itself is rich, because the quality of food we produce in Africa is very, very rich and tasty. Oh my goodness. Everywhere he ate, he said the food was yummy. The food was good. So it's really a powerful thing. And also the people he met. The cultural dress code he was adorned with, representing different cultures, the Maasai, South Africa, now Ethiopia. It's really, really awesome. It's really, really awesome. I've never visited Sudan, but one day I will visit. God willing, I'm planning to visit most countries in Africa, yes. Yeah, to do travel content as well. Right now I'm doing homesteading content. If you are interested, you can check out our homesteading content. Or spiritual motivation. The short videos are showing spiritual motivation. So I'm really happy about this Ishowspeed thing. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. I just hope something good turns out of all this. That people treat Africans better in the diaspora and not look down on Africans. I'm telling you. If you start seeing or hearing stories of different Africans, especially who have worked in the diaspora, oh my goodness. People go through strange, horrific stories. But I want to thank God, because I hope this will change the perspective of how people look at Africa, think about Africa, and think about Africans as a people, and treat them better, yes. I was so excited for this. I was really excited. And the fact that there was no reservation, yeah, the feelings were all out there in the open for everyone to see. There was no hypocrisy. Yeah, it was real time, captured real time. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy for him. And he himself, as a young man, I think God is using him also to unite the entire black community. I'll be right back, Michael Jackson. Oh my God. I don't know why he said that, but yeah, thank you for visiting the live anyway. So I was just saying, I'm just happy that he, as a young man, he allowed God to use him to unite the black community as a whole. So it's really a powerful thing. I know many people can just look at it as entertainment, but it's not all about entertainment. It's about what we are taking away from it as a society. It's about what that moment has taught us as a people. Yeah. And the fact that it's changing an entire global narrative is really powerful. It's a powerful thing. And having been an ex-diasporian, I want to say I hope this gives the Africans working in diaspora a better opportunity for people to see them more as human beings, treat them better, give them better opportunities. Oh my goodness, God bless every African walking away from their country. Leaving your children behind and going to look for life outside your own country, it's not easy. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of boldness. Or just leaving your own country to go and live in another country and you're not even sure how you will be received. It takes a lot of strength. So I hope, welcome. You want to visit Kenya? Welcome. Yeah, Kenyans are very welcoming, as you have seen from Ishowspeed's live sessions. Yeah, so it takes a lot of strength, and I hope this now changes how people look at them, because you can imagine how many people watched those the live sessions. 9.5 million people are a lot. A lot. If all of them took the lessons positively to impact life differently, it would mean a lot in the world. It would mean a lot. Just taking the lesson, each person one at a time, and changing a life, being a better person. And how do you become a better person than being kind? You be kind to one another. Whether you're black, whether you're white, be kind. Eh? Let kindness be the thing that moves us as a people. Yeah? Be kind. Eh? Show your good side always. It doesn't matter how someone looks. Always show your good side. Because we are human beings first, then color. And if anything, color doesn't matter, because under this skin, whether you're black, you're white, the blood is still red, because we are made in the image and the likeness of God. So I think this Ishowspeed thing is really good. It's really good that he decided to tour Africa and show people the way Africans are hospitable. Africans are loving. Africans are, welcoming. Africans are kind. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited for this tour. I'm so excited for the fact that the global narrative is going to change, or has already started changing, about how people perceive Africa as a continent first, and then Africans as a people. It's a very powerful thing. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's a very powerful thing. Considering if you look at his old streams, there are places he went in Europe and he was treated very, very badly. Yeah? I'm not saying it's a good thing that he was treated like that, no, but I'm just saying in comparison to Africa, he has given him a chance to come home. Eh? Oh my goodness, Africans have not disappointed at all. Africa has not disappointed at all. Africa has, let me just say, Africa has stepped up. Through the camera lenses of Ishowspeed, yeah, people get to look at Africa differently. Those who thought we are living in sticks and mud houses, the road infrastructure we have, oh my God, it's so powerful. It's so powerful. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's so powerful. And you know why I'm saying it's powerful? Because the generation that is there now, the Gen Zs who are not exposed to what Africa is as a continent, because of the internet, because of the lives that were done by Ishowspeed, they get to see Africa, the Africa they were not taught about in school. The Africa they never got to hear stories about. Yes, and God bless Africa. Yes, I'm so excited. The Gen Alphas are going to grow up having a positive image about Africa, having a positive image about the motherland. Oh my God. I'm so excited for Africa. There's so many great and big things coming for Africa, and I hope people give Africans a chance, give Africans an opportunity. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on, so much going on. But because the media wants to suppress that truth, so many people get to be deprived of what is really going on in Africa. And that is why I'm saying, as someone who has worked in the diaspora before, I hope this opens the eyes of people so that the Africans who are in diaspora right now get better treatment, get to be treated better. I pray. That's my prayer. That this is just a stepping stone to higher grounds. Yeah, that it becomes better for them from now on. That when you say your story, people will want to hear. People will want, thank you. God bless Africa and its people. God bless you too. Oh my goodness. Thank you for joining this live. I'm so glad you came to support us. Thank you so much. I'm excited. Forgive my excitement. But I'm just excited because a few hours ago, I was watching the Ishowspeed live tour. I didn't get to watch all of it, but at least I watched little bits for every country that he visited in Africa and the way he was received, and it really warmed my heart. It really warmed my heart. Most importantly, the feedback that people were giving after they had watched his live stream, they were saying, some were even crying that they didn't know Africa was like that. I mean, oh my goodness. No more stories of hunger only from Africa, no. No more stories of poverty and suffering from Africa. No more. Now at least people can say good things about Africa. I want to give a shout out to Wodemaya and Miss Trudy. They've also been doing a lot of awareness about telling the stories of the Africa that is not being shown on television, which is a powerful thing. I hope all content creators take up that initiative and tell stories about Africa. Tell people how positive Africa is, how Africa is a wonderful place, because many people think Africa is dangerous to live in. Why? Because all you hear about Africa is documentaries about wildlife. The way we are living among lions and, oh my goodness. Who started this narrative in the first place? Now you see, we have to take the pen and write our own stories. Yeah? Give a powerful contribution. Leave a legacy on behalf of the motherland. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You don't know. You don't know. I'm so excited because at least now when people talk about Africa, everyone, if not, yeah, everyone will want to listen. People will want to listen. Because at least now they know Africa has something good to offer, not just sadness. Hi, Fabrice. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Tanya Vega. Thank you so much. Sami Gaming. Ahmed Dean. Makat. Thank you so much. Thank you for supporting the live. I'm so excited. I cannot hide my excitement. I cannot. There's so much happening in Africa. There's a lot of good things happening in the continent of Africa that people are not talking about. And if they are talking about it, they're not giving it enough airtime. Bonga, welcome. Welcome to the live. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we need to talk about a lot of good that is happening in Africa. The goodness of the people. Oh my goodness. I'm so proud of my country, Kenya. I'm so proud of Kenyans. Raising the flag higher. Oh my God. It just showed the heart of the people. Love, I'm telling you, unity. Which made our national anthem come alive. For guys who don't know, the Kenyan national anthem is the only national anthem that is a prayer and a song at the same time. So that national anthem came alive. Yeah, so I'm so glad. I'm so excited. Even Ethiopia, they got to showcase their coffee. Oh my goodness. Their cultural outfits also. I'm so happy. The waterfalls, yeah? We have the dancing fountains. We have dancing fountains in Addis Ababa. So at least it's not just about darkness. It's not just about hunger. It's not just about $75 can feed a person. No, I'm telling you, it's about love. It's about a people who are united, a people who are solid, a people who are grounded in unity and love. Oh my God. Yeah. I think what unites us as Africans is more than what is dividing us. Yeah. I'm so happy for Africa as a continent. I'm so excited for Africa as a continent. And I pray this is a wake-up call for all African content creators to rise up and vocalize, speak. Tell people about the continent. Tell people about what is happening. Don't just showcase sad things, because apparently that is what has been trending. The sadness, the poverty. Now we get an opportunity to change the narrative and join Ishowspeed to speak good about Africa, become great ambassadors for this continent. I'm so excited, let me tell you. I'm so excited. My excitement doesn't stop. And you see, the fact that he had to stamp his presence in in Ethiopia by planting a tree. I'm a lover of trees. I love trees. And I believe, I think after reading a certain book, I can't remember the book because my brain is all over the place right now, that trees normally communicate to each other. The fact that he stamped his authority, yeah, his presence in Africa by planting a tree, I'm telling you, that was so powerful. That was so powerful, I'm telling you. It's a powerful moment. I just hope the next places he goes to, they receive him equally as well, yeah, to help highlight and change the global narrative about Africa. And why am I excited about the Ishowspeed live tours of Africa? Because people get to see Africa differently, and people get to change their perspective about Africans as a people. And why am I so passionate about that? Because most Africans in the diaspora are not being treated right. Yeah, and hopefully this will be a platform for people to change their mindset towards Africans and just be kind. Be kind. It doesn't matter what color of skin they are. Just be kind. Yeah, let the God nature in us emerge and come alive. Let people be kind. So you see an African in diaspora, be kind. You see an African working these menial jobs, it doesn't mean they didn't go to school. Some of them have degrees and diplomas. Some have PhDs. Eh? But because opportunities were not available or given to them, they end up doing what they have to do to survive. Like I said, it's very hard to go to a different country, yeah, to look for life or livelihood for the sake of your family and your children. So I just hope this is just a plus for the Africans in diaspora, that people will treat them with respect. People will show them love. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Yeah, at least now a child in America will be able to know that a child in Kenya, Tanzania, or Uganda have equally, almost the same opportunities they have. Yeah, the ones in America, Europe could have better opportunities, but at least, yeah, they have almost similar opportunity. If a child in America can swim, a child in Kenya has the same opportunity. Maybe the only difference is the size of the pool or the quality of the pool they are swimming in. If it's education, we all get to go to school. The only difference is the quality of education. And my prayer is that the quality, everyone will be able to access quality. Quality. So that all of us will stand the same chances other people are presented to. I'm so happy. I even don't know what I'm saying, but I'm happy. Never. I am so happy. I am so happy. Oh my goodness. Hey, oh my goodness. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? at someone saying at they thought Africans stop a moving vehicle with their foot. Who does that? Is it even possible? And why would someone think like that? Eh? Guys, give the live a thumbs up if you like the content we are talking about. I'm just talking about any positivity about Africa. Yeah? People have had strange, horrific stories about Africa. Yeah? But now the narrative has changed. And we can help continue changing the narrative by speaking better things about Africa. And I want to thank God because God has really blessed Africa and Africans as a people. Because despite the challenges the continent has seen, despite the oppression, despite the marginalization, oh, God has enabled the continent to emerge powerfully. Oh my goodness. Despite the marginalization of its people, Africans are emerging strong out there. Africans are coming out with love. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Lord. Thank you so much for giving Africans an opportunity. Now you see, at least we get to talk with our eyes lighting up. Yeah? Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. I hope everyone gets to watch that live stream of how people treated Ishowspeed, the experiences he was exposed to. I hope people get to watch. And for people in the diaspora to treat Africans better, treat them with love, treat them with kindness. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't just look at someone and dismiss them. No. Give people a chance. Give these Africans an opportunity. They will emerge with so much greatness that God has put inside. You know, the Bible says God has deposited gifts in us. Yeah, it's even in all of us, whether you're black, whether you're white, those gifts are inside us. Mm-hmm. And you know what the Bible says? Your giftings will pave way for you and make you stand before kings and great men. Allow that gift in you to speak. Allow that gift in you to emerge and showcase the goodness of God. Hey, I'm so excited about this tour. I cannot say enough. I know I've rambled. I know my thoughts are all over the place. But just know the bottom line is I'm so excited about this Ishowspeed tour, African tour. It will give people a different narrative. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. I'm so excited, I'm telling you. I'm so excited, just to say the least. I'm so excited for Africans and Africa as a whole, as a continent, because this was just a stepping stone for us to higher grounds. At least now, we can come boldly and tell people that there are greater things happening in this continent. And they will believe, yeah? Not because, yeah, we went there to cry. No, because one of their own came, witnessed, and went to testify on behalf of Africa. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. And what better way to speak than offering a powerful testimony? This was a live tour, unedited, meaning no one had time to prepare, no one had time to plan, all spontaneous. And I'm telling you, all glory to God. It's a high time people change their perspective about Africa as a continent. It's a high time people change their perspective about Africans as a people. I mean, we are not all in darkness. No, 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 no. The glory of God is shining upon Africa. The glory of God, I'm telling you. And I want to believe the hand of God is in this Africa. Africa is a powerful continent. And I want to believe, yeah, no, but it's the truth. Africa actually is the cradle of all civilization. It began from Egypt. Yeah, we are blessed. We are blessed as a people. My prayer and my hope is that everyone who is in diaspora there, yeah, as an African, that you will represent Africa well, yeah, that people will treat you well. They now know you don't come from sticks and mud houses. They now know you don't stop cars, eh? You don't stop cars with your feet, moving cars with your feet. They now know, eh? At least you have good roads. Those same vehicles that are moving there are also moving in this continent. I'm so excited for Africa. I'm so excited. And my appeal to every African content creator is that take a chance, eh? And showcase the Africa people don't see every day, people don't hear about. Tell stories, yeah, of great things that are happening in this continent. A lot of innovations, yeah, daily happen, but nobody talks about them. There are great minds in this continent, yeah, just that their light has been overshadowed by negative narrations. And I hope this tour having opened eyes for many people. I hope this tour having changed the mentality, it's called what? I don't know. My English has just disappeared. Those things we had kept in our mind because of what we were told, the negative things we were told when we were growing up about Africa, that people will change their mind. People will embrace Africa as a continent. People will give Africa a chance. And people will give Africans an equal opportunity to present their case, to showcase their talents. Yes, because we are blessed. God has blessed this continent. God has blessed this continent. We cannot deny. I'm telling you, God has blessed this continent. And we have to accept, and we have to tell people about what God has done in Africa, the good things that are happening. The African people have a good heart. I'm telling you. You don't need a rocket scientist to come and tell you. We all saw it, the way he was received